Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video here at Truggin' Life. I went ahead and found these clips right here, guys, and with the weather getting crazy and you got all these pileups going on, I wanted to kind of go ahead and discuss what maybe happened in this video and maybe give you guys a couple of tips on staying safe out there, right? Okay guys, so here we have this driver right here, and as you can see, you know, it seems to be like they're not distracted. They got, you know, one hand on the shifter, one hand on the driving wheel, no cell phones, don't have no music on. The cell phone, you guys can see it right there on the dash. The only thing I can think of right now here is that the windshield is foggy. So let's go ahead and watch the rest of the clip here so you guys can see pretty much what happened there. So it's just a normal day of driving. I don't know if he hit like a piece of ice, maybe something fell off a truck or something. But then I found this other footage. Take a look at this footage. Damn, man, that was pretty bad. I initially thought when I originally saw the video that maybe like a big piece of ice from the top of the trailer fell and hit his windshield. But then when I found that other clip, no, he hit another little car right there or whatnot, right? With situations like these, guys, the loads are not worth getting hurt over. Now, in this particular situation, it looked like a clear day. It was just foggy. One of the things that I found within my career that works really well is just pretty much keeping the inside of your windshield clean. I like to use that Rain-X, the one for inside the window, because there's two of them. There's one from the outside and then there's one for the inside, and that inside one tends to work pretty good. Now, contrary to belief, guys, I know you guys have heard me say it before as far as like having an AC. Your AC is used in wintertime. When you use your defroster to defog your window, it does use the air conditioning system to get rid of that humidity, which sometimes causes that fog, right? Depending on the situation, sometimes it works good and sometimes it doesn't. But I feel like that Rain-X works really well to put it inside your windshield and trying to keep it clean, you know, because in this particular situation, from what I saw and you guys saw, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, like the driver wasn't distracted at all. He was driving just a normal day, you know, with one hand on the steering wheel, the other hand on the shifter, wasn't distracted on his phone, you know, on the actual phone itself or on the phone, just rolling down the day, and he just wasn't able to see good down the road, and bam, that was a pretty bad accident. So there was a couple of people injured in that accident. At the making of this video right now, I think there was like a huge accident over there on 70 Ohio, I think it was. I know Mother Trucker News reported on it, but you know, it's just one of those things that when the weather is really bad out there, it's just worth it to just stop. I don't like to expose myself for any other people when the weather is bad, because the load can wait, you know. And the one who said it the best is Clutch Trucker.
You know, icy roads, reduced speed, but the road was dry because it had been enough time. The sun had been out that day, and all that. But they just left that up there. But yeah, right towards York, yeah. Then the ice really started to show up on the roadway, and then caught a whole bunch of trucks off the road.
The limitations that are governing police authority as well.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the first right.
Oh, and before I even started recording my, in-cab piece earlier today in Nebraska, my first truck I saw off the road.
Not surprised.
Six trucks off the road. See, these are people who aren't doing planning and aren't looking at the weather ahead and everything. I got one big message for you. Freight can wait. You heard it here from Clutch Trucker. Freight can wait. Unless you're hauling like live body parts or something, or you're an organ donor's waiting on what you got, freight can wait. You know, there's no sense in endangering the lives of you, other people on the road. If the road conditions are too bad, you get off the road. And if you're a company driver, you call your company and say, look, I don't feel safe driving anymore. And if they give you any crap, almost all the phones now have a record phone feature while you're on a call, and record your dispatch. If they're saying, you got to keep rolling, just let them know, by the way, I'm recording this, and I'm going to send this in FMCSA, so do you want to rephrase that? No freight is worth dying for, okay? So, like I say again, freight can wait.
Clutch Trucker, man, he's a good driver. He's a trip and cracks me up, man. But I'll leave down his link to the video down there below in the description, guys. He's a pretty good channel. He shows the real raw truth of truck driving just the way I do right now. There's nothing fake about what I show. Pretty much what I show along my journeys on my vlogs. That's pretty much the way trucking is, but Clutch does a really good job of showing what it is to actually be a truck driver. So I figured I'd put that clip in, and he pretty much summed it up excellent. Like, no freight is worth your life. If it's bad on the road, you're the captain of the ship, just stop the truck. It's not about being a super trucker, or you're afraid of being on the road or whatever, because you got to think about it from the big perspective, right? Let's start with company driver. Yes, you don't own the equipment, but it's still your license. It's still your life. You know, the last time I checked, if you cause harm to anybody else or you kill somebody, you still go to prison. You still lose money. Like, no matter what, it's still a losing proposition for you. And as an owner-operator, such as myself, the first thing I think about, besides those things that I just mentioned, is my equipment. Is it worth getting my equipment in a wreck? And the crazy part about it is, you don't need to do anything wrong to get into a situation like that. You can be driving down the road, going slow, taking it easy, you know, driving your speed according to the way conditions are. Some asshole comes on the side of you, side swipes your truck, takes it out, and destroys your equipment. If you're lucky enough, you walk away from it. But now it's like, well, my equipment's destroyed. Now an accident is going to show up on my record, because whether you're at fault or not, it'll still show up on the record. So is it really worth it? For me, and from my experience, when roads get really bad to the point where you got to be going 20, 30 miles an hour, I'd rather just get off the road, because you end up working a lot more just to try to progress forward. But I just thought I showed you guys that clip, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Comment on whatever you guys got in your brain. Do you think that this driver was at fault, not at fault? You know, crap just happens, or whatever you got in your mind. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Makes me violent.
Like, share, and subscribe.